get this. So Joseph Parker says that, or claims that, Jarrell Miller has gotten under Anthony Joshua's skin. He also says that he's rooting for Mr. Jarrell Big Baby Miller to beat Anthony Joshua. And, I had no idea that Parker and Miller were friends. I didn't even know they knew each other. Because I never saw pictures with them together or saw them in a video together. There probably is a video out there with them together. But yeah, I never knew they were actually good friends. When it comes to Joseph Parker, he is from New Zealand, right? But he lives in Las Vegas, which I don't understand why, because, his trainer is also from New Zealand. And so, like, the only way that would make sense for me as to why Parker would be living in Las Vegas is if, let's say, his trainer was an American and, I don't know, he wanted to be living there to be close to his trainer so his trainer could train him and stuff like that. But, yeah, he lives in Las Vegas. I guess he likes Sin City. I don't know. Because you always see him, like, training. When I see videos of him, he's always, like, training in the Mayweather gym. I've seen him in the Mayweather gym on videos over there in Vegas. When you see him, like, training outside, you see him running in Nevada in the desert. So he obviously spends time over there in Las Vegas. So I guess that's where they met. I know Jarrell Miller's from Brooklyn, but I don't know. I guess they I'm pretty sure Miller has been to Las Vegas before. But anyway, he's rooting for him to beat Anthony Joshua, and he says that he's gotten under his skin. Now, do I think, somebody told me, like, everybody wants Anthony Joshua to lose. Every heavyweight, they always are rooting for Anthony Joshua to lose. I mean, you got Deontay Wilder saying that he wouldn't be surprised if Jarrell Miller knocked out Anthony Joshua. You got, Joseph Parker rooting for him. I mean, I don't know about Joseph Parker wanting, Anthony Joshua to lose. I think Wilder wants Anthony Joshua to lose. I think Wilder's one of those guys that the minute if Anthony Joshua loses and these two never fought, he wouldn't fight him. Like, that's what I personally believe. I believe that if, let's say, Joshua were to lose his next fight, and then they would ask, and then let's say a reporter asked Deontay Wilder, so are you still gonna fight Anthony Joshua even though he lost? 100% guarantee you, Deontay Wilder will say no. There's no reason to fight him. He lost. Because I remember when Vladimir Klitschko lost to before Vladimir Klitschko fought Tyson Fury, they were asking Deontay Wilder about his opinion on that fight. What do you think of Tyson Fury versus Vladimir Klitschko? And then they asked him, would you still fight Vladimir Klitschko if he lost to Tyson Fury? And Deontay Wilder straight out said, no, I wouldn't fight him. If he lost to Tyson Fury, there will be no point in fighting him because he will no longer be the champion. And he never fought him. So I think he'll feel the same. He'll say the same exact thing, and he'll do the same thing if Joshua were to lose his belts. He will be like, there's no point in fighting him, and that's one way of him using that excuse as to not fight him, as to duck him. But I mean, do I think that Miller has gotten under Anthony Joshua's skin? I do think that Anthony Joshua is annoyed by Miller. I mean, you see him saying shit like he wants to, freaking to kill Miller. He said that he wants to kill Miller. He wants to, take his soul, rip his soul out of his goddamn body and shit. So, obviously, he doesn't like Miller. He says he'll never forgive Miller. So, he really doesn't like Miller. I mean, Miller doesn't fight like Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker is a lot better at his movement. And he's quicker. He's way quicker than Miller. Miller is a lot more flat-footed. And he's a lot harder to hit. So I think that it's going to be way easier for Joshua to be landing on Miller's face. Basically. So yeah, I think he's going to get knocked out against Anthony Joshua. I'm waiting for the next press conference. I don't know when it's going to be, but I think he's going to get knocked out in New York City. and I believe Joseph Parker's gonna be there by his side. So maybe Joseph Parker could like give him some comfort and shit if he gets after he fights after he gets knocked out by Anthony Joshua over there. But yeah, that's all to say, guys. There's really nothing much to say. You know, there's not much going on in boxing right now, at least in the heavyweight division. So I'm just like waiting for like who the hell Deontay Wilder signs to, because you know obviously people want him to go to the Zone, or they think he's going to the Zone, but there's no confirmation. It's not like we haven't heard, you know, breaking news. Deontay Wilder officially signs with the Zone or anything like that. He's just gonna be meeting like John Skipper or something next week or something. So yeah, that's still not confirmed. I'm waiting to see that because I'm praying that he does join the Zone, because that will give me way more confidence as to who he's gonna be fighting. You know, as to him facing Joshua in the future. So yeah, I'm really just waiting on that and seeing what's going on with. I'm also really curious to see what's gonna happen with Dillian Whyte. I want to see who he fights, because he no longer has Dominic Breazeale as an option. I'm curious to see who he's gonna fight, and yeah, I'm just chilling. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'm out. Thanks for watching.